works, but we're not going to see him because.
Okay. Who would win this?
Being 100%. This is an
I'm starting to like Nxpe's draft more.
Speaking of 100%, we're looking at an Akai.
I'm starting to like it more.
Dude, I was just gonna say, like, what is with this
yeah, but the Herod
whatever you want to call it, the Akai, right? I mean, we saw him in the jungle pop out, but I mean, we're not gonna see him because NP the King's obviously gonna go on Karina, right? But then again, we've seen.
I don't know, man. I'm unsure what I think.
Right? I mean, we saw him in the jungle.
I'm unsure.
Out, but I mean, we're not gonna. See
At first, I liked Onic a little bit more, but now that I look at it. They're pretty even drafts. I mean, you would expect them to be. Nxpe doesn't really have any. It's kind of all up to how Onic plays it, I guess. And how Nxpe disturbs Marky on the Harith. With the Panda, with the Franco. Even the Eve might give Onyx. I feel like Onyx comp Eve is going to fuck Kyrie a good amount. All those slows on an already slowish hero. You really can't do much. I guess it depends. It really depends. I feel like both teams could win this match based on the draft. But I might have to switch my vote. I don't know. Fuck! No, I'll stick with Onic. I'll stick with Onic game 1. Onic game 1. That's my vote.
Genuinely.
Oh!
Let's calm down a bit.
Whoa!
It's time to digest.
Whoa! Wait, it's still fucking paused? You're kidding me, bro.
A lot of healing on the other side. We have that Brody, we have that Eve at control as we enter the land of Dawn. All the fans are cheering
Nice!
now.
Nice!
Is this real?
Oh, no!
Nice!
Is this real?
Yes, it is.
The fans, they're already wild already. And
we were excited too.
We were excited. Like, supporting these teams are
nice
here in the Philippines.
Yeah, at this point, I think I might end up casting the series like a podcast.
Yeah.
Like, how about we talk about it like golf style? I think you told me about golf style. Can you give me like what's golf style, Cass?
Golf style.
Oh, that's a tremendous pickoff right there. Excellent play.
I think if it continues this way, we might end up casting like that, man.
Like that's a good kill.
It's pretty funny.
If you think about it, right? Like we have touched every corner of the
real world manipulation.
Literally the real world. We've been in it, right? Along with the crowd, and we've talked about pretty much every faucet, every.
I should have streamed MPL Indo too, man.
When you think about it.
But I don't have any contacts. That would have been good.
To see how this game goes, because you could talk all day.
I didn't have any Filipino or Indonesian contacts really for that. No Moontune people.
Execution is still the latter half of the composition. Sometimes you can have the most perfect composition in the world, but if you can't use it right, still not going to work out.
Yeah, man. Sometimes you think everything's going perfect, everyone's happy, then suddenly just
we're back in the game. Suddenly we're back in the game.
Let's go.
Oh.
All right, excellent start right now. Excellent play.
Excellent start.
Finally.
Back in the game. It's already around.
It almost feels weird to be watching it. It's like, shouldn't I be waiting? Why is there a game in my waiting?
Once again, game 1, Kyrie
playing
this
who got it? MP.
Expect in this early rotations based on where they're starting to run more.
Well, Kyrie with the Demon Slayer is going to be a bit faster in terms of taking the objectives. It's a good pickup because to match the speed that Karina will be able to clear the jungle. One thing we have to watch out for is Hatred rocking that Grok with a high in dry. That means he'll be able to stand a little bit better toe-to-toe in the mid lane.
Nice.
Especially they can get a pick off. So it'll be actually.
We've waited 2 hours to watch a Litho Wonder.
Rotations, and it seems like.
Oh man.
Us mentioning that it will be mainly Delarski as.
Come on, bro.
Because there's a high end
Why is there a match in my waiting
going alongside
room?
Delarski, or maybe sometimes even being the main option to get to the back line of Nxpe Evos.
Oh, was it lagging a little bit?
Backline access.
Oh no, 10 minutes ago.
To put that, I think rocket or missile expert rather, coming in from that Barretts. It's a pretty long range ability that could push that Eve ever so slightly.
Yeah.
Let me watch the stream real quick to see how bad it was lagging.
As you said, Nxpe, we've touched every facet of this composition. We're literally going ballistic every time
there we go
back in the land of Dawn. And as the fans
finally,
once
man.
again, Cadenza
Karina already almost done with the jungle clear. Nice. Jeez, look at that follow-up from D-Lar, man.
Blood. I mean, very clean here. Cadenza goes down, and the first blood going over to Delarski.
I'm sticking with Onic.
Yeah, I mean,
sticking with Onic.
Something that we did expect. Nxpe going in for the aggressive stance, but Onic Philippines, with the counter engage, just allowed them to secure that first blood. But there might just be a big rotation here down a bottom lane. The Akai could be in trouble.
Yeah, MP the King. Oh, hey. Onic, this is a great call by them, actually just going straight into the jungle.
Both junglers have it, but of course they're not going to use Red Tree on a small camp right before Turtle.
It's not the exact same
Put face camp bottom middle. There's nothing that you're missing though. Right? Yeah, no, you're not missing anything. I'm just covering like the cameras of Onic. Oh shit, first turtle got stolen.
Turtle's gonna be taken, but
Cadenza's dying again. That dude's getting fucked.
Focus him down. Meanwhile, Beloyski's gonna get focused on by MP.
Beloyski in the backline get dead. Get dead.
Returning the damage here now.
A lot of back and forth. Yureshi.
Gets under the turret.
Nice.
Oh, the double
kill. The reset.
Comes out from
Probably
MP
can't kill the. Yeah, no. Croc lives.
one.
Trades 2 for 2. I didn't see exactly how Beloyski ended up dying, but yeah, that's the issue with the Estes pick, especially versus the Eve, because you're gonna have to group up, right? And then Eve loves that. As an Eve, you love going versus fucking Estes, I'd imagine.
However, it's still going to be a close game. What we're seeing here is
slight gold lead, Nxpe.
For his positioning as well, he was left all alone there. And if that happens, Nxpe will not hesitate to actually take it.
I don't know how I feel exactly about the
MP the King right now, 2-0. You mentioned that he's
both
going to be
junglers are doing
faster
good
because of the jungle emblem, and now even more faster because of that 2-0 lead.
3 people invading the red here, but there's 4 people on the side of
MP the King. There might just be a
Nxpe to deal with it. Who got it? Who got it? Kyrie got it.
King's gonna have to back off here. Another buff being taken, and this is crazy because even with the advantage that he has right now, Onic Philippines is not showing any, they're not
1080?
down at all.
Yeah, and this is a good
we're
call by
1080.
Onic PH because
Let me make sure the stream's not lagging on my phone.
Or allow Marky to just freely farm. They're okay with Donut farming as well, but they're putting a lot of faith onto Marky's Harith being able to
we're good, no lag,
get
right?
that gold ASAP or keep the gold close. The more they invade the jungle of MP the King, that's less chance for Nxpe to actually help Donut in lane, meaning it's just really going to...
Who's going to win late game, though, if it ever comes to that? Oh, that would be Onic for sure, I'd say.
Both of them are just fighting it out in the jungle.
Yep, Turtle spawned.
Nxpe would have a severe lack of damage,
on their side, but
especially to deal with an Estes.
Half HP here on the Turtle.
I feel like that's already the problem.
MP the King gonna get knocked up.
Nice knock up. I don't think he got the stun, but he got the knock up. Estes still coming through.
Whoa! The flicker too.
He's gone.
Taken out of the picture.
Could be 1 for 0. D-Lar's trying to come in, couldn't quite. Bit too far. Didn't want to burn the flicker for that.
And the Turtle.
Onic Philippines, they did take the Turtle.
1 for Turtle.
Beloyski, I mean,
and he used sprint too. It's actually not even too bad.
Insane on those hooks. I feel like
Eve as well, sprint.
Did miss were near misses.
Everyone else flicker except for Marky.
Beloyski is. What game sense is this?
Yeah, and at the same time, it was just incredibly unfortunate that the moment that hook almost hit Beloyski. Actually, Kari was right in front of him, but Kari, of course, he would want to avoid that. Just sadly,
Panda's playing pretty good, I think. Or is she?
Getting hooked, a great hook by Cadenza.
Yep, Nxpe now still just ahead by 100 gold, still quite insignificant. Nxpe would want to build a bigger lead for a late game. That's Kyrie.
Oh, Kyrie,
too deep.
Here.
Way too deep. Beloyski's dead again, I think. Oh, no, maybe I gave him too much. Too much doubt. Karina does no damage anyways. Wait, how the fuck was this? I want to rewind, but I don't want to miss anything. I don't know why Kyrie was there. The first invade was good, but the second one might have been a bit too forced. All alone. Estes was being zoned by the Eve,
who just took away the orange buff of Kyrie. And wherever MP the King will go. Just watch closely. There will be a member of Nxpe nearby enough just so that they can help him when Onic PH does decide to invade MP's jungle.
Loving the rotations coming in from both teams here. 10 seconds from now, the third turtle of the game will be spawning. But just because of the
zoning him off his wave.
She could
Missed
go
a minion
back
there, I
on
think.
the other side of the map, only to run back on that turtle. But because of
Onic
that
setting up for the
rotation,
turtle.
Onic Philippines will have first dibs on this turtle.
I think they get it.
As well, and I feel like NXP
Based on this positioning, it looks like Onic has this. But I mean, we could always red trade. Not a one of nice stun. Yeah, they got it. Ends up dying for it though. All this slow and stuff onto Kyrie. Tanky though. Like again, they don't really have too much damage. Still though, ended up falling. The blue as well. But Marky might be able to defend that. Franco doesn't have ult. Can't really deal with that. Ooh. Solo kill.
And looks like Nxpe and both Onic Philippines.
Yeah, it's not looking good for Onic.
I
would have lost money had I bet.
Nxpe, they do find a 2,000 gold lead.
If you remember ages ago, or maybe at least like an hour ago, we did mention that there will be a lot of fights for the turtles, and that's what we're seeing time and time again. But time and time again, we're seeing Nxpe again because of the lineup that they have.
I mean, even Onic, they're getting more turtles than NXP, but they're still losing the fights. That's the fucking problem with always getting turtles, man.
Can they get away or
like, you can get it and then you can all die. That's why I don't like forcing turtles all the time. Sometimes it's just not in your favor. When they're not, why fucking...
is in trouble here.
Oh, Beloisi's dead.
Cadenza didn't even need the hook there. Again,
yeah. I had a feeling there was a chance that he could feed. Oh, he's done too. Damn. It's looking real bad, man.
Nxpe with a 7-kill lead against Onic Philippines and a 3,000 gold lead.
I think the even Franco are just so good for dealing with their comp.
Not today. I'm quite tanky, you know. Now Onic Philippines.
The Eve counters the Estus a little bit, counters the
by this part of the game. Wait a minute.
Kyrie.
Cadenza
once again
Hatred. Very low. Oh my god.
Torn apart memory. Not gonna be enough.
Clutch heal there coming in from Beloisi. Now,
13 minutes for the Lord.
Hunker down and defend. One thing Blacklist International
Seconds, excuse me.
Well was to just come
5 people on this blue.
Oh,
he might be dead if he has ult. No, wait. Wait for the Grok ult. Grok ult. Oh, I don't think he had it. Holy fuck, bro. 4 for 0. 4 for 0, man.
Cadenza pulling the trigger once again and finding another target for Onic Philippines. They have been making play after play and have been.
This is a hard loss, man. It's not even close.
Objective. The sheer amount of crowd control is evident in this play.
See Kyrie walking into a hook from Cadenza.
I really thought their team fight would be stronger than this.
Great placement, but you see the problem with the Akai, and Marky will actually get out the damage ability, but it misses.
And he almost got hooked. It was almost a 5 for 0.
Right onto the stacks or
Mark is 0-0-0. Hasn't been able to do much the whole game quite yet.
I mean, it is
probably because of Panda,
for the side of NXPE, but they
to be honest. Plus his damage just really isn't there right now.
7,000 gold lead and could balloon up to a 10k depending on how many turrets or potentially kills that they could get from this.
You're delayed a bit?
The minion waves pushing against a favor. Body Philippines.
Am I?
This time Cadenza gets.
I mean, he can't.
I don't think I am.
All of them, right? Yeah. So, right now, I just gotta say, man, Next Play Evo's definitely just in the full driver's seat. I mean, they are speeding down this highway here. They take gold lead, huge kill lead, and what can Onic Philippines even do?
I mean, underdogs. NXP entered this series as the underdogs. But Renmar, what is the NXP doing right?
They're just ready to answer everything that Onic is throwing at them. Again, the counter engages after objectives. When they found out that, or when they finally got control of the game fully, they started to play aggressive. They started positioning themselves in the jungle of Onic PH, which, of course, going up against a Franco and an Akai is going to be a difficult position.
I am delayed. How am I this delayed?
All they can do is just defend and try to win a fight from under their base.
Yep, and try to.
There we go. Now it's back.
Dodge the hooks coming in from Cadenza as well. All the buffs.
I was by about like 20 seconds maybe.
And this is just NXPE sealing Onic Philippines inside of their own base. Can't even push anymore. And the whole jungle is now owned by NXPE.
Dude, Marky, we have like he's 0-0-0, right? And we talked about the Harris when we had a plenty of time to pretty much talk about all these heroes.
I don't know why the top is all glitched out. I don't think that's me. I just think that's the stream.
The Harris
fuck? This is because it's the ×2 speed. Cadenza going in, flickered. He should be alright, yeah. Playback speed normal. Okay, we're good.
Yep, and looking at the range coming in from Nxpe.
Reshi, nice flicker. Beloyski's all out. Oh, but look at the fucking grok. Cadenza gets low, but it's not enough to kill him. Nxpe cleaning up. Oh man, Maniac. No Savage. Fucking Maniac.
Next play Evos, they could potentially take down Onic.
Are they gonna end here?
In this game already. 10 seconds on Beloyski. They have one siege.
No, I don't think so. Wait, no, they can't.
From the turret, it actually takes them down, and they can't end this game.
If it lived, then they would have ended.
In this, but if that shield on that turret was
if it lived, they won.
This would have been already game for Nxpe.
Probably the Panda should have tanked it or something.
Play there by the entire Nxpe squad. The position and the call.
Yeah, I think they could have won there, but whatever. I still think they will. I don't think it's they just threw the game or anything. Not a big deal.
Two-man wild charge, but at this point, not enough damage. And looking into zone, Nxpe in control, and Nxpe on the way to take game number 1.
And that play coming in from Ureshi, isolating Beloyski. Nobody was healed from the ultimate. Insane.
Cadenza ends up falling, but Yeli has a nice ult on 3 of them. Beloyski ends up falling again. Hatred as well. MP the King still going in for more. Gonna get stunned. I think they win this, man. They still have the full HP Brody just chilling, even if MP dies. Yeah, he saved his ult too. There was no way Kyrie was getting out. I think it's a pretty bad comp to deal with the Eve. Like, Eve is just countering them all. Look at her stats. 2015, Panda 2. Even the Panda work so well together here. I underrated their fucking comp. It's a strong comp. Super strong comp.
They could potentially close this out. What's the best way to take through that?
Oh, they just need to march in with the Lord, and if they can get a pick beforehand, which they just found Hatred, it's going to be really good for Nxpe.
They're locked down. Next play Evos. I mean, oh,
good attempt. Nice.
And they take out
That's what they needed to do to kill that fucking Eve. I don't think Marky gets out. Yeah. The Harith into the Panda might have not been the wisest.
Over aggression for Marky there.
It'd be so hard to dash around.
That damage, the crowd control coming in from Ureshi. The position.
Nice hook.
This guy does not miss. He finds another hook, taking out Marky. And now the Lord's gonna be here for the taking.
MP under tower, can't move because of the wall. Hatred falls again. Oh, that's GG, man. Fuck.
Game number 1 to next play Evos after hours of waiting. Momentum
after hours, yeah, don't remind me. Don't remind me.
Game 1 against
Damn.
They were viewed as underdogs in
I'm surprised.
This series, but looks like they just showed
GG.
the world that they could take on.
That comp worked so well.
It's gonna be a different draft for Onic PH because that Akai
1 hour wait, 14-minute game.
Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, it was super one-sided.
Played this entire game, or the entire team played like MVPs. I won't be surprised if Ureshi gets singled out here as the MVP. We talked about the lineup.
Onic has no mage? No, they had Marky for the magic damage. It's just he couldn't really do much.
Once they found control,
it's going to be interesting to see the stats.
Easy. Rinse and repeat. Counter punish, counter punish. Once they were in control, let Cadenza get the hooks and